Welcome back to Unit 1, Google Suites. In this video, we are going to be focusing on Google Forms. Google Forms is a tool that allows you to collect information from users either by doing a personalized survey or a quiz. You can collect the responses, then populate these responses in a spreadsheet. A little quick review. Google Suites is a brand of cloud computing that allows you to work online and collaboratively with others. Google Drive is your storage facility or your file storage that you are able to use to synchronize services. Your Google Sites is your professional website. Remember, all of these can be accessed on any mobile device as long as you have internet services. All right. As always, when you're doing anything with Google Suites, you're going to go to your Google Apps and log into your Drive. Once you're in your Drive, we've done a little bit here, just a quick review. We know we have our folders. So in order to create a folder, I am going to work down my folders until I find a folder called Google Forms. Now, if you haven't created a form or a folder for Google Forms, then you should do so now. And then I'm going to go inside my Google Forms, and now I am going to right click, and let's look for our Google Forms app. There it is. I'm going to select it. In this Google Form apps, where we are going to do a survey, just a short survey, and I'll show you a little bit about how you can create a quiz, but that I'm going to let you kind of figure out on your own. So here is our Google form. Right, so if we look here, we're going to start at the top. It says Untitled Form. And then we have our questions, our responses. I have an untitled form, so I'm going to call this Animal Survey because we're going to do a very quick survey. And after I put in my title, if I go up here and click on Form, it will automatically put that in up there for me. I'm going to put a quick description here. Please fill out the survey. When completed, please submit. You can put in any directions you want here. So you just got to make sure that you use proper English, proper grammar, proper sentence construction. Everything should be appropriate. All right, so we've done that. It says untitled question. Well, let's move on. And then notice that all my changes are saved in my Drive. Then I'm going to go across here and I look, and here is a little palette. It tells me I can customize my theme. I can preview. If I click on that, I can preview my results, or preview actually my survey. There it is. I can change my settings. So let's check this out, because usually settings are something that we should look at. So up at the top here, you're going to notice that we have 3 tabs, which is pretty consistent with Google Drive, or anything Google Suites, I should say. So the first one is the general. You have to decide whether or not you want to collect someone's email addresses. Sometimes people do that, especially businesses, when they want to make direct contact with you, and they usually make it optional. Requires sign-in, and we want to limit this to 1 response. All right, we don't want them to keep distorting the survey by keep taking the response over and over again. Then if I go up to my second tab, presentation, I can have them show a progress bar, which tells them how far they are moving along. If I was creating a quiz, I would shuffle the question order, but since I'm doing a survey, I'm not going to select that. And then up here it says quizzes. If I'm actually making a quiz, I have to turn the quiz feature on. So I'd have to click on quiz, and you notice everything is highlighted then. I'm going to turn it off though, because we are not creating a quiz. So then I'm going to go down to save. And now I have saved my settings. All right, so now let's go and let's actually create a quiz. But I'm going to look over here Notice there's a plus. That means I can add a question. Right now, once I add a question, notice I'm going to put in the question, what is your favorite favorite type of dog? Right now, it says short answer. Well, I really don't want short answer, but you have a short answer. You can have them do a paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop downs. So there's a lot of different things that you can use. We're going to use multiple choice. The first one, I'm going to say German Shepherd. Second choice will be Collie. Third choice will be, I don't know, Poodle. And next choice will be Irish Setter. That's what we'll do. All right. So I'm going to continue looking. I do want it required. I want them before they submit to make sure they answer that. There's my trash can if I want to delete. And it says duplicate. Well, if I don't want to keep creating the same thing, if I want the same type format, I can come here and just say make a copy. So now I can come down here. What is your favorite type of cat? And I'm going to come to here and I can just type over this. I could say calico, Persian, oh, I should be capitalized, Persian. Can't think of any other ones right now, so I'll say long hair and then short hair. I know, yeah. All right, and then I'm going to scroll down. Click here. What is your favorite type of of cow? And then I said, well, I don't really want this. I can come right down here and just delete it. All right, so now I have my 2 questions that I want for my survey. And I'm going to come up here now and I'm going to check all the changes are saved. I'm going to preview my survey, which allow me actually to take the survey to make sure everything is just the way I want it. Fill out the survey. When completed, please submit. And the little red arrows tell me that they are required. What is your favorite type of dog? I'll say Collie. What is your favorite type of cat? Calico. I'm going to hit submit. Notice here is my progress bar. It tells me I'm done. I'm going to click submit. And it's going to say animal survey, your response has been recorded. If this was a quiz, it would tell you that you were done, and then you could click to actually view the results of your quiz. And I'm going to exit out of this. So I have my survey done. I've got my questions. Now, how do I look at my responses? Notice here, I have responses. There's one. I'm going to click on that. And I can look at the results of my quiz. Scroll down, I have little charts that tells me the percentages. I can look at what each individual survey had on it and how they answered. I can also go over here where there is a spreadsheet and say create the spreadsheet. I'm going to create, and what this spreadsheet will do, it will provide me with all of the responses so I can see how all of the surveys voted. So, and here is my survey results. And I can come up here. Let's see, I'll make this a little bigger so I can see what type of dog, what is your favorite type of cat. It tells me here. And you'd get a whole listing of different surveys. If you put their names in, you'd also get their names. Anything you request in your survey, they will give you. All right. So our survey is pretty much done. So I'm going to exit out of this. And then I'm going to go back to my Google Forms on my drive. And you notice that I have an animal survey response. And I also have the survey. Just like we did in the Google Sites, I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to get my shareable link. I'm just waiting for that to pop up. I want to make sure that it's turned on. Because what you're going to do is you're going to actually create a survey that students can actually take. It's turned on. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go back to my class website. And this is only when you do your class activity. Do not do this with the video. But I'm going to scroll down. Again, I'm going to look for, here is for Intro to Computers. It'll say something about this will be your forms. You're going to click on that. I'm going to do exactly what I did before. I'm going to search for my name. I'm going to select it. I'm going to remove that one, and I'm going to select my text. I'm going to right click. I'm going to put my link in, and then I'm going to paste in the results, and I'll apply it. And then if people actually click on this link now, it will take them to the actual survey. There it is. All right, that's pretty much Google Forms. At this point in time, I suggest that you stop the video and then go to Google Classroom to see what your class activity will be. Thanks for watching.